Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of your weekly program, Games and Names. Tonight, we delve into the rich history of the Copa America Football Championship, celebrating the legacy of this prestigious tournament. In particular, we shine a spotlight on the 2024 edition, hosted in the United States this month July. The 2024 Copa America, held in the United States, brought together elite teams and players who mesmerized fans with their skills and determination on the pitch. From the dazzling displays of attacking prowess to the resolute defense, this tournament exemplified the essence of South American football. Throughout this episode, we will pay tribute to the standout performers of the 2024 Copa America, highlighting their contributions to the tournament's success. From the dynamic playmakers to the solid defenders, each player has left an indelible mark on the competition and captured the hearts of football enthusiasts worldwide. The history of the South American Football Championship, also known as Copa America, is a testament to the rich legacy of international football dating back to 1916. As the first of its kind globally, this tournament set the stage for the prestigious competitions that followed, including the FIFA World Cup. Initially contested by four nations, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and Uruguay, the championship has since expanded to encompass a total of 10 South American teams, showcasing a diverse array of footballing talent. Throughout its illustrious history, the South American Football Championship has been a stage for fierce rivalries, exceptional performances, and enduring footballing legacies. Powerhouses such as Uruguay, Argentina, and Brazil have consistently dominated the tournament, producing some of the sport's most iconic moments and players.
The CONMEBOL Copa America, known until 1975 as the South American Football Championship, often simply called the Copa America, is the top men's quadrennial football tournament contested among national teams from South America. It is the oldest still-running continental football competition, as well as the third most watched in the world. The competition determines the champions of South America since the 1990s. Teams from North America and Asia have also been invited to compete. 8 of the 10 CONMEBOL national teams have won the tournament at least once, in its 47 staging since the event's inauguration in 1916, with Ecuador and Venezuela the only teams yet to win. Argentina and Uruguay have the most championships in the tournament's history, with 15 cups each. The country that hosted the tournament the most times, 9 editions, is Argentina, including the inaugural edition in 1916. The United States is the only non-CONMEBOL country that hosted the event, having done so in both 2016 and 2024, on 3 occasions, in 1975, 1979, and 1983. The tournament was held in multiple South American countries. Since 1993, the tournament has generally featured 12 teams, all 10 CONMEBOL teams and 2 additional teams from other confederations. Mexico participated in every tournament between 1993 and 2016, with 1 additional team drawn from CONCACAF, except for 1999, when a FC Team Japan filled out the 12-team roster, and 2019, which featured Japan and Qatar. The 2016 version of the event, Copa America Centenario, featured 16 teams, with 6 teams from CONCACAF in addition to the 10 from CONMEBOL. Mexico's runner-up finishes are the highest for a non-CONMEBOL side. After the first World Cup held in Uruguay in 1930, the enmity between the football federations of Uruguay and Argentina prevented the competition from being played for a number of years. Only in 1935 was it possible to dispute a special edition of the event to be officially reinstated in 1939. Peru became the host nation of the 1939 edition and won the competition for the first time. Ecuador made their debut at that tournament. In 1941, Chile hosted that year's edition in celebration of the 400th anniversary of the founding of Santiago. for which the capacity of the newly built Estadio Nacional was expanded from 30,000 to 70,000 spectators. Despite the large investment and initial success of the team, the Chileans would be defeated in the last match by eventual champions Argentina. Uruguay hosted in 1942 edition. Chile would host again in 1945, and came close to playing for the title against Argentina. However, Brazil spoiled that possibility, and Argentina would win the tournament once again on Chilean soil. In 1986, CONMEBOL decided to return to having one country host the tournament, and to contest it every other year, from 1987 until 2001. The event was hosted every 2 years in rotation by the 10 members of the Confederation. The format would remain constant with a first round of groups, but the final round stage ranged from being a new final round-robin group or a single elimination system to decide the winner. This renewal helped the tournament, which began to receive television coverage in Europe and North America. The 1987 Copa America was held in Argentina. This was the first time the nation had hosted an edition in 28 years, despite entering as heavy favorites for being the reigning world champions, having won the 1986 FIFA World Cup, playing at home and having a team largely composed of its World Cup winners led by the legendary Diego Maradona. The tournament was contested every 3 years, and from 2007 forward every 4 years, except for the tournament centennial in 2016. Running from an embarrassing performance in 2001, Brazil re-established itself in the South American pantheon after defeating Argentina on penalties in order to win the 2004 competition held in Peru. 3 years later, the two teams met again in the final, this time in Venezuela. Once again, Brazil came out victorious after crushing Argentina 3-0. Argentina hosted the 2011 competition and was ousted by Uruguay in the quarterfinals by a penalty shootout. Uruguay would go on to defeat Peru 2-0 in the semis to reach the finals and overpower Paraguay 3-0, thus winning the trophy on Argentinian soil for the third time, and second in a row. This, the 43rd edition, was the first time that neither Argentina nor Brazil reached the semifinals of a tournament they both had entered. The 2015 competition was hosted in Chile, which swapped hosting positions with Brazil in light of the latter's hosting of the 2014 FIFA World Cup and 2016 Summer Olympics. Chile went on to win the tournament, their first title, on home soil. In 2016, the centenary of the tournament was celebrated with the Copa America Centenario tournament hosted in the United States. The tournament was the first to be hosted outside of South America, and had an expanded field of 16 teams from CONMEBOL and CONCACAF. During the tournament, media outlets reported that CONMEBOL and CONCACAF were negotiating a merger of the Copa America with the CONCACAF Gold Cup, the latter's continental tournament held every 2 years, with the United States hosting regular tournaments. United States Soccer Federation President Sunil Gulati called the report inaccurate, saying that no such discussion had taken place, and that a new tournament would have to be established. For the second time, Chile won the trophy in a penalty shootout. The 2016 edition broke tournament records for attendance, with 1.5 million total spectators, and an average of 46,000 per match through the semi-finals. Brazil hosted the 2019 edition, which was played in the normal 4-year cycle, and won their 9th title by defeating Peru in the final at the renovated Maracanã Stadium. CONMEBOL approved a permanent switch from odd to even years, beginning with the 2020 Copa America to move in line with the UEFA European Championship, which would be jointly hosted by Argentina and Colombia and split into 2 groups. The tournament was postponed by a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic and lost to invited teams from Asia, Australia and Qatar. Due to fixture congestion, Colombia requested that the tournament be moved to November 2021 due to widespread protests and increased COVID-19 cases, but withdrew after CONMEBOL rejected a second postponement. 13 days before the opening match, the entire tournament was moved to Brazil due to a rise in COVID-19 cases in Argentina. 18. The 2021 Copa America was played by 10 teams with no spectators at most matches due to the pandemic. The final at the Marathon was limited to 10% of capacity. Argentina won their first title in 28 years by defeating Brazil in the final. CONMEBOL and CONCACAF signed a collaborative partnership agreement in January 2023 that included the United States being selected as host for the 2024 Copa America, which would feature 6 CONCACAF teams. The tournament would share some venues with the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is planned to be co-hosted by the United States.
Lionel Messi has solidified his status as a legendary figure in the realm of sports. His exceptional skills and unparalleled goal-scoring ability have set him apart on the field, earning him widespread acclaim and admiration. Messi's illustrious career with FC Barcelona was highlighted by numerous triumphs, including multiple UEFA Champions League titles, showcasing his prowess as a pivotal player in the team's success. Not only does Messi excel at the club level, but he has also been a cornerstone of the Argentine national team, leading them to glory in prestigious competitions such as the Copa America. His playing style, characterized by extraordinary dribbling finesse and a remarkable knack for finding the back of the net, has left spectators in awe and opponents in his wake. Beyond his on-field achievements, Messi's philanthropic endeavors and commitment to making a positive impact on society are equally commendable.
Due to his short stature, Messi has a lower center of gravity than taller players, which gives him greater agility, allowing him to change direction more quickly and evade opposing tackles. This has led the Spanish media to dub him La Pulga Atomica, the atomic flea. Despite being physically unimposing, he possesses significant upper body strength, which, combined with his low center of gravity and resulting balance, aids him in withstanding physical challenges from opponents. He has consequently been noted for his lack of diving in a sport rife with play-acting. His short, strong legs allow him to excel in short bursts of acceleration, while his quick feet enable him to retain control of the ball when dribbling at speed. His former Barcelona manager Pep Guardiola once stated, "Messi is the only player that runs faster with the ball than he does without it." Although he has improved his ability with his weaker foot, since his mid-20s, Messi is predominantly a left-footed player, with the outside of his left foot. He usually begins dribbling runs, while he uses the inside of his foot to finish and provide passes and assists. A prolific goalscorer, Messi is known for his finishing, positioning, quick reactions, and ability to make attacking runs to beat the defensive line. He also functions in a playmaking role, courtesy of his vision and range of passing. He has often been described as a magician, a conjurer, creating goals and opportunities where seemingly none exist. Moreover, he is an accurate free kick and penalty kick taker. As of September 2023, Messi ranks 5th all-time in goals scored from direct free kicks with 65, the most among active players. He also has a penchant for scoring from chips. Messi's pace and technical ability enable him to undertake individual dribbling runs towards goal, in particular during counterattacks, usually starting from the halfway line, or the right side of the pitch. Widely considered to be the best dribbler in the world, and one of the greatest dribblers of all time, concerning this ability, his former Argentina manager Diego Maradona has said of him, "The ball stays glued to his foot. I've seen great players in my career, but I've never seen anyone with Messi's ball control." Beyond his individual qualities, he is also a well-rounded, hard-working team player, known for his creative combinations, in particular with former Barcelona midfielders Xavi and Andres Iniesta. Lionel Messi, born the 24th of June 1987, is an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a forward for and captains both Major League Soccer club Inter Miami and the Argentina national team. Widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Messi has won a record 8 Ballon d'Or awards, a record 6 European Golden Shoes, and was named the world's best player for a record 8 times by FIFA. He has won a record 43 trophies in his career. Until 2021, he spent his entire professional career with Barcelona, where he won a club record 34 trophies, including 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey titles, and the UEFA Champions League 4 times. With his country, he won the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Messi has scored over 800 senior career goals for club and country, and the most goals for a single club. Messi relocated to Spain and joined Barcelona aged 13, Making his competitive debut at age 17 in October 2004, he established himself as an integral player for the club within the next 3 years, and in his first uninterrupted season in 2008-09, helped Barcelona achieve the first treble in Spanish football. That year, aged 22, Messi won his first Ballon d'Or. Messi won 4 consecutive Ballons d'Or, the first player to win it 4 times. During the 2011-12 season, he set La Liga and European records for most goals in a season, while establishing himself as Barcelona's all-time top scorer. The following 2 seasons, he finished second for the Ballon d'Or behind Cristiano Ronaldo, his perceived career rival, before regaining his best form during the 2014-15 campaign, becoming the all-time top scorer in La Liga, and leading Barcelona to a historic second treble, and was awarded a 5th Ballon d'Or in 2015. Messi assumed captaincy of Barcelona in 2018 and won a record 6th Ballon d'Or in 2019. He signed for French club Paris Saint-Germain in August 2021, spending 2 seasons there and winning Ligue 1 twice. Messi joined American club Inter Miami in July 2023, winning the League's Cup in August. An Argentine international, Messi is the country's all-time leading goal scorer and holds the national record for appearances. At the youth level, he won the 2005 FIFA World Youth Championship and gold at the 2008 Summer Olympics. His style of play as a diminutive, left-footed dribbler drew comparisons with compatriot Diego Maradona, who described Messi as his successor. After his senior debut in 2005, Messi became the youngest Argentine to play and score in a FIFA World Cup. 2006. As the squad's captain from 2011, he led Argentina to 3 consecutive finals: the 2014 FIFA World Cup, the 2015 Copa America, and the 2016 Copa America. After announcing his international retirement in 2016, he reversed this and led his country to qualification for the 2018 FIFA World Cup and victory in the 2021 Copa America. He led Argentina to win the 2022 World Cup, where he won a record 2nd Golden Ball, scored 7 goals including 2 in the final, and broke the record for most games played at the World Cup, later receiving his record-extending 8th Ballon d'Or in 2023. Messi has endorsed sportswear company Adidas since 2006. According to France Football, he was the world's highest-paid footballer for 5 years out of 6 between 2009 and 2014 and was ranked the world's highest-paid athlete by Forbes in 2019 and 2022. Messi was among
بالغة التعقيد.
days. He became the youngest player of Santos to appear in the competition. 15 days later, he scored his first goal in the tournament, netting his team second through an individual effort in a 3-1 win against Nacional at the Pacaembu Stadium. At the age of 17 years, 2 months and 6 days, he became the youngest Brazilian to score in the competition before his record was broken by fellow Santos youth graduates Kiki and Angelo. Rodrigo scored his first goal in the main category of Brazilian football on the 14th of April 2018, netting the last in a 2-0 home win against Ceará. On the 3rd of June, he scored a hat-trick, and also assisted Gabriel's last goal in a 5-0 routing of Vitória. On the 26th of July 2018, Rodrigo changed his jersey number from 43 to 9, a number he already wore during the Libertadores. For the 2019 campaign, he again switched numbers, now to jersey 11, previously worn by fellow youth graduate Neymar. On the 15th of June 2018, Real Madrid reached an agreement with Santos for the transfer of Rodrigo, with the player joining Los Blancos in June 2019 and signing until 2025. The rumored fee was €45 million, with Santos receiving €40 million as the club owned 80% of his rights with the rest owned by Rodrigo's agents. On the 25th of September 2019, Rodrigo made his first team debut and scored his first league goal against Osasuna within a mere minute. He scored his first hat-trick and gave an assist for the club on the 6th of November, aged 18 years and 301 days old, against Galatasaray in a 6-0 win in the 2019-20 UEFA Champions League season. The second youngest ever to score a hat-trick in the competition, he is also the first player born in the 21st century to score in the tournament. In his first season, he managed to make 19 appearances, while scoring 2 goals during the league season, as Real Madrid won the 2019-20 La Liga. On the 3rd of November 2020, Rodrigo scored the winning goal in a 3-2 victory over Inter Milan in the 2020-21 UEFA Champions League. On the 12th of April 2022, after coming on as a substitute in the second leg of the 2021-22 UEFA Champions League quarter-final tie against Chelsea, he scored with a volleyed finish to send the game into extra time, in which Karim Benzema scored the winner from a header, allowing Real Madrid to progress into the semi-finals. On the 30th of April, Rodrigo helped Real clinch their 35th La Liga title after scoring twice in a 4-0 win against Espanyol at the Bernabeu. On the 4th of May, while trailing 0-1, 3-5 on aggregate, in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final tie against Manchester City, he scored 2 goals between the 89th and 91st minutes to level the tie and send the game into extra time. Benzema scored a penalty to win the game 3-1, allowing Real Madrid to progress into the final against Liverpool with an aggregate score of 6-5 and eventually win the tournament. Following the turnaround win against City and other recent last-minute winning contributions, Rodrigo's impact on the team was praised despite his young age, and he quickly turned into a cult hero at Madrid. On the 18th of April 2023, he scored a brace in a 2-0 away victory over Chelsea in the 2020-23 UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, which secured his team's qualification to the semi-finals by winning 4-0 on aggregate. On the 6th of May, he scored 2 goals for Real Madrid in a 2-1 win over Osasuna in the 2023 Copa del Rey final, to be their 20th title in that competition. On the 2nd of November 2023, it was announced by Real Madrid that Rodrigo's contract had been extended, with a new expiration date of the 30th of June 2028. On the 30th of March 2017, Rodrigo was called up to Brazil under 17s for the year's Montagu tournament. 40. He made his debut in the championship by scoring his side's only goal in a 2-1 loss against Denmark and netted to more against Cameroon and the United States. On the 7th of March 2018, Rodrigo and Santos teammate Yuri Alberto were called up to the under 20s, but both were cut from the squad 6.